I find them pretty interested into problem statements, which I don't really see in other colleges. So that's one key and fun area. It's not expected, to be honest.
If you are at a Polaris, then you got a pretty great atmosphere to work. The amount of effort which Polaris is putting to enhance the students' life and make sure they are getting into a life where they are ready. But right now here at Polaris, they are making students capable to be a founder, be ready to corporate life. And yeah, that's a very great part about Polaris.
First, second year kids are actually building great products, going out selling them. I think it's a remarkable exposure that they have got.
Hi guys, hi, I'm Arjun. I am a software engineer in Amazon.
Hi, I'm Gautam. I have been a software engineer for more than 7 years now.
Hey everyone, I'm Shuraj Patil and I'm founder and CEO of Centure.
So in regards to the question, I find them pretty interested into problem statements, which I don't really see in other colleges. So that's one key and fun area. It's not expected, to be honest, but yeah, it's really nice to see at so early stages of their careers, they're investing so much time into developing stuff and finding problem statement. That's really nice.
I think I'm very surprised at how polished the presentations and how polished the products are. And certainly very impressed that first second year kids are actually building great products, going out selling them, and I think it's a remarkable exposure that they have got.
Basically, one thing surprised me most was even the first year students have a very in-depth knowledge of about machine learnings and ML, everything. So yeah, that's a very surprising for me.
So I found two problem statements interesting. One was the AppSec thing, and then the other one was the feature flag management tool. The problem statement, which is one is security based, so it intrigues me more because I worked with AWS as well. It's more like a unique problem statement. It's not currently being solved, and I found it rather interesting to see.
I would not say like a single project, because there are a lot of good projects. I would put my money into is observability for AI or AI agents, and we did see one of the projects that presented today on that same front. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to good execution from the team.
So there is a one project called as Learning AI, something like that. He built a solid product around it, and it's basically an updated version of Notebook LM. So yeah, if I have to put money into it, then that will be my choice.
It feels challenging, and like at so early stage of their career, they're building so much that when they grow up, right? So they'll build something pretty devastating, I believe. So it's really fun and challenging, it seems. The market is really nice, so yeah. And it's getting innovative as well. Like it's early start of this career, they are building so much. What about when they go to the fourth year? What level of experience and what level of innovations will they have? So I'm really interested with that.
It's amazing to see that they've been executing and taking it into the final stage in such short time span. And I think all thanks to all the advances in AI. And we did ask like what kind of AI agents the students used to build these products, and Cloud Code stood out, and then there were a lot of other products as well. These students are already killing it. They have a long way to go, but overall I think it's amazing that they're executing at this level.
It's a new generation of founders coming out, and it's not anymore family dhanda. Now it's getting bigger, and the most exciting part here is the innovations are happening. They are not any copy paste from the US or anywhere. So yeah, that's the very important. Like they are building and they are thinking about it. So basically, the amount of effort which Polaris is putting to enhance the students' life and make sure they are getting into a life where they are ready. Not once they get out of the college and they have to start preparing for getting ready to that corporate life. But right now here at Polaris, they are making students capable to be a founder, be ready to corporate life. And yeah, that's a very great part about Polaris.
So there was one key interesting project related to policy-based authorization. Since that's a pretty keen and not so UI-specific project, it's more like a backend and logic and engine-based thing. That's really stood out for me because it's very low level. It's not like on a UI level or a high level projects. It's very low level, and if students are able to think that much into a problem statement and try to fix that industry problem so early in the stage, that's really unique, and it's a really good quality that I see in students in this. So yeah.
Yeah, one of the persons they tried building this interview preparation platform, or like some sort of way to prevent cheating in all of these coding interviews. So they used a lot of these hardware capabilities and a lot of the software capabilities to log everything that a student is doing. And I think that's technically hard to build and even harder to execute, and you have to be on top of it. So I think that was impressive.
Technically impressive that all students are having very depth knowledge. That's what's surprising me, because first year students were not supposed to have that much knowledge. When I and my colleague from BITS were discussing about this, so yeah, we were pretty surprised for this.
Just go on and build something. When I was in college, I just randomly had ideas. I found it on YouTube or something like that. I just randomly build it and go on, build it, crash it, destroy it, and then fix it and improve it. Try to think of innovative ideas. Like, there are so many problem statements, right? Suppose you have 3D modeling, how you can invent a AI-assisted 3D modeling into it, how you can easily change the texture of a 3D model. Just try to be more innovative, because it's good to see multiple projects. It's because people love to see projects. Those are having problem statements, very normal problem statement, but with an innovative thing in it. That's actually sells out, because what did you do different from others? That's the question, and that's what you should always ask when building a product.
If you are at a Polaris, then you got a pretty great atmosphere to work. And if you are not even at Polaris, then you should start building and connect with the people, find people. You can reach out to anyone in your field, and yeah, you have to build and you should start building.
There was a feature flag problem, basically develops on how you deploy stuff in production. So I found it really nice that they're able to understand the problem already when we face that in corporate. So while deploying to production, we have some bugs and fixes, and we want to switch it back to a normal board, previous versions. And that is something which I didn't expect students to actually identify and solve it really on together in this hackathon. So yeah.
Personally faced at work, one of the projects was trying to actually build something on the college campus side. Like we have faced this problem during my studies as well, where you see, like, there's hundreds of different events, different clubs that are going on in any college, and they need a platform to manage all of their events. The student community interacts. So they're trying to build an OS for that, and I think that problem also resonated because I've seen this firsthand in my studies as well.
There was one project called as Smart Inbox. They are working to handle and manage the spam messages which we keep getting, and most fraud happens through the SMS, right? So yeah, that's the one which I felt relevant to me. Yeah, thank you so much.